Are you glad you chose this fairy tale and why?
Yeah, I'm glad I chose How Some People Play Slaughter, because it's quite dark and quite gory, and I'm all about that, and it was fun to turn into a radio drama.
Yeah, it was. I was unsure about it at first, but like it's something that no one else would ever do, and it's like it didn't have a happy ending either. It just felt like so against cliche, and I loved that.
Yeah, like most other groups pick like well-known Grimm's fairy tales to adapt.
Yeah,
which is why me and Tom thought it was good to pick this one.
Are you glad you chose your adaptation and why? I mean, there really only was one adaptation of it, so...
Yeah, there's two, but the first one is essentially the same story.
Yeah.
Like, there's maybe a character difference, if that. But other than that, there's only one adaptation to choose from.
Yeah. Would you choose the same fairy tale if you were to do it again, and why? Dunno.
I think I'd probably spend more time looking at more fairy tales to get a wider variety.
Yeah. I think I would definitely, if not that one, then it's something different. Because, I
like a story that is not very well known.
Yeah. Something that really hasn't been touched on. Yeah. Discuss 3 things that went well when creating your radio drama. I mean, recording the lines.
Recording the lines went well.
Yeah.
We got them done quite quickly.
We got that done all in a day, but then had to re-record some because Fern wasn't particularly a good voice actor. That went really well. Editing it was easy.
Editing was really good.
Yeah.
Tom did a really good job on the editing.
Yeah, it was. It took a lot more. It took a lot less time than I imagined it would, because I thought it would be quite tedious because I had to keep making us louder because there were times when I especially would be really quiet whilst voice recording, but so I had to make that louder. But it really wasn't as hard as I imagined it would be. I like how even though our Foley got so delayed back and we didn't manage to do it, we still managed to get it finished.
Yeah, like we still got a good final product out of it.
Yeah, even though we had no Foley, we still managed. And discuss 3 things that went wrong when creating your radio drama.
First off, re-recording lines due to some people's lack of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Whilst recording.
Again, Foley was delayed quite badly. It wasn't always our fault. At one time, there was a time when I had to leave college briefly, and that was my fault, in fairness. But there was another time when another group, they delayed their work, so we couldn't use this room for the Foley.
I think that went wrong.
Yeah, it seemed to go quite smoothly, actually. It was alright.
Some of my lines were hard to record and get because I was really finicky with how I wanted myself to sound.
Yeah, that's true. I accidentally said daughter with an intense Yorkshire accent. Daughter. What 3 actions would you do differently next time? I would be a more confident voice actor. Because, I wanted to sound very monotone, but at the same time I wasn't sure how to go about it, which is why I was so quiet.
Yeah. I think I'd probably steer away from trying to do accents that I know I can't do.
Another thing I'd do is probably be a bit more assertive when coming to doing Foley, because in the end we were just sort of waiting around, and really we could have gone in and been like, guys, seriously, you got to hurry the f*** up.
Yeah.
What adaptation would you like to try next? So I guess what other story would we try next, I guess?
I think if we were to try it again and do another, I'd quite like to do Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Because, there's so many different like versions of Red Hat Riding Hood that we could adapt.
Yeah. For some reason, I want to do an adaptation of the Jungle Book, but at the same time, there's been about 6 of those, so we really wouldn't need that. How do you feel about the whole project? It was alright, I think.
I want to say it was probably my weakest area out of everything, because I'm more about like filming and being behind a camera rather than audio.
Yeah, we both definitely struggled with the audio, and then the post production work afterwards was meh. But I think it went okay in the end. I think we ended up with an alright resulting production.
Overall, it sounds quite well. We achieved what we wanted to.
And we could have done better, but
We could have done better. There's always room for improvement.
yeah,
But
yeah.
with
think we were
the
alright.
knowledge that we had in time, we did well.
Yeah.
I think.
Alright, that's it.
Nice.
Nice.
Good.